My name's Trudy Calverley, and it's a bit of a funny story. I actually went along to a show and go that my friend invited me to, and I just went for a catch up with the girls, frankly. I'd been at home with the young kids, and at that stage I had an 8-month-old and a 3-year-old. And you know, I actually used to work in a hospitality industry as a wedding coordinator, and at that time I was toying with going back to work, perhaps doing a bit of waitressing and just sort of, a bit of extra money, a bit of time away from the home. I went along to the show and go, and I was absolutely blown away by what I was shown on that day. And the distributor actually said to me that I could potentially earn 30% commission from doing these demos, and that definitely sparked my interest. I ended up signing up within the next 2 days and was starting my business in about 3 weeks. You know, when I joined Nature Direct, it really was just a bit of a job. And as my journey progressed and the years moved on, I went and ended up going to a training program a couple of years ago, and it just made me stop and think about what I was doing and where my direction was heading. And I loved being a wedding coordinator. I loved the whole industry. But when I broke it down with my team leader, I actually worked out that what I was doing with my show and goes was offering that hospitality service with my guests and my hosts. And I really found a great connection with what I was doing with that. And I actually found that, I love this job just as much, but this gave me the opportunity to work it around my family with the flexibility that I had from that. When I joined the company, I had the young baby and a 3-year-old. So for me, it was spending the time at home and factoring, playgroup and other commitments. As they've grown up and now they're both in full-time school, I love the fact that I can drop them off at school, pick them up from school, do the sports carnivals or any commitments I've got on the weekend. So I love that flexibility option. But certainly when school holidays pop about, I can actually wind back a bit from my business to spend that time with them. When you're looking at different income opportunities, we've been able to, as a family, actually progress to the next level that we wanted to, which was to buy an acreage and live on a golf course, which we now do because Nature Direct has given me that opportunity. And so I'm actually been able to subsidise my income through having that little bit of extra bonuses coming through by helping my team. There's so much opportunity now for people joining the business, whether they do it solely for their own personal reasons, but over time decide to really make this a career. The opportunities that we've now got with regards to different training programs, the online training modules that we offer, the different coaching opportunities and meetings and whatnot is phenomenal. I truly believe we continue to grow not only through developing our teams but also as people. It's just been phenomenal to be able to be part of that. The positive difference, I believe, is that I'm a lot more confident person. I go about things with a lot more direction. There's a lot of goals. I'm a procedure-based person, so I like to set in a lot of routines, and I find that I live a lot better with routines and having those all set up, and things do flow from that. So there's a lot more organisation, there's a lot more calmness and harmony within the family because I have these systems set up that work for myself and my family. Having those overseas trips have been awesome, and travel wasn't a big thing for me, I've got to be honest. It really wasn't a huge incentive to me until I turned it around and really went, you know what, it is so valuable to spend a week with your partner and not have to really worry too much about the ins and outs and the daily chores and work commitments and children's commitments, because I know that they are being taken care of back home. And to be able to spend that 1 week, it's like a honeymoon every year. It's absolutely awesome. But I was also very proud as to say as a woman that we're going away for my work trip, and I've got my husband coming along, so that's pretty awesome as well. I think if you're looking for a new challenge, if you're looking for a little bit of extra money, if you're looking at time out from the house, or if you really do want to share this with other people, and it will progress and it will change depending on where you are, and I know it certainly has progressed for me, and to be able to find something truly that can work around my family and provide long-term benefits, and I can definitely see the long-term benefits through doing this business. Have a look, give it a go, try something new.